Meg flares out as the king inducts Catherine and Sophie into the Royal Order of the Garter, but Meg completely forgotten. Catherine, the Princess of Wales, and Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh, have been said to receive a prestigious honour from King Charles III. The royals have become two of the firm's busiest senior members, having taken on increasingly public-facing roles since the king succeeded the late Queen. Royal experts have dubbed them stars, and predicted they'll one day join the ranks of a prestigious organisation that counts the King and Queen amongst its members. Jenny Bond, a former BBC Royal correspondent, reveals that he got information from the Buckingham Palace saying that the King is planning to induct Princess Catherine and Duchess Sophie into the Royal Order of the Garter. The organisation is a noble order within the firm, recognised as the eldest and most senior for British chivalry. Membership is solely made up of royals, with a group of Knights of the Garter composed of Britons who've personally served the sovereign. Queen Camilla is the order's most recent member, as she joined roughly a year ago, welcomed by the late Queen. While they're not only members, the Princess and Duchess have seen their positions bolstered since Charles became the king. Meanwhile, King Charles's overseas daughter-in-law is being completely removed from the monarchy since Megxit. The British people are currently waiting for King Charles to issue a letter of patent to strip the Sussexes' titles when they've not made any contributions to the monarchy. Remember that when Anderson Cooper asks Harry, why not renounce your titles as Duke and Duchess, Harry replied, shaking his head negatively and saying disdainfully, and what difference would it make? Harry prepped with half a dozen top PR experts for this question, and that was literally the only answer they could come up with. First off, if it makes no difference, then give them up. He knows the titles mean everything. It comes as it was reported that the Duchess of Edinburgh made a regal appearance as she attended a very special ceremony at Buckingham Palace on Thursday. Duchess Sophie was invested as a Dame Grand Cross of the Order of St. John by the late Queen's late cousin, the Duke of Gloucester. The royal mum of two looked elegant in a black Susanna London dress with a grey satin panel detailing on the skirt. She also sported the robes of a Dame of the Order of St. John. The Order of St. John, formerly known as the Most Venerable Order of the Hospital of St. John of Jerusalem, is a royal order of chivalry, first constituted as such by royal charter from Queen Victoria in 1888. St. John is an organisation which delivers first aid, healthcare and support services around the world. Sophie joined St. John Ambulance as Grand President in 2004 and heads the work of St. John's County Presidents, who provide a variety of support for their local St. John members. She's regularly volunteered with St. John's Ambulance, and in 2021 she was presented with a Bar to the Service Medal to celebrate 15 years working with the organisation. Earlier on Thursday, Sophie opened the Royal National Institution of Blind People's new London office, the Grimaldi building on Pentonville Road in Islington, North London. Sophie's outings come ahead of a major weekend for the royal family, as they step out for the King's birthday parade, known as Trooping the Colour, in central London on Saturday. In a royal first, Sophie's husband, the Duke of Edinburgh, will ride on horseback at the event for the first time, joining his brother King Charles, sister Princess Anne, and nephew Prince William.